Okay, so I have the start of my soup going. I've done my mirepoix. Um, Mirepoix really just adds a lot of flavor and different textures to the food. So I sauteed the onions for about 5 minutes and then added the celery and the carrots for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to be adding garlic and potatoes, and I'm going to saute it for another 5 minutes. Give that a good stir. Okay, and we'll come back in the side. Okay. So, what I'm going to be doing now is adding Italian seasoning, giving it a good stir so that it coats the vegetables. It's 2 teaspoons. And then I'm going to be adding the broth and the water, and I have beans that are canned beans, but they have been drained and rinsed. Okay, as you can see behind me, I have all my mise en place going. Again, super important. Okay, so 1 cup of water, 4 cups of vegetable broth, 30 ounces of tomatoes, 1 can, I used Romano beans. You can use kidney beans, whatever beans you want. Okay, and as I said, they were rinsed. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to put in 1 bay leaf. Okay, this is dried, and a couple turns of the pepper, but I don't have a pepper grinder, so I just put some in a container, and there we go. Now I'm going to turn up the heat slightly. I'm going to bring this to a boil. Okay, and then after it boils, I'm going to reduce it to low and simmer. So remember from one of my other videos, boiling is where the air is coming up and actually the bubbles are breaking the surface. Simmering is very, very, very low. So we'll bring this up to a boil and be right back. Okay, so as you can see, it is boiling now. So I need to take my heat from high, turn it down to low, and I'm going to cover this. And I'm going to cook this covered on low, simmering for 35 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer for 35, and then we'll see the result. Okay, so we're just finishing up here. It's been 35 minutes. I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir. Okay, vegetables are tender. Okay, what we need to do now is we're going to add some lemon juice. Okay, and as we add the lemon juice, we're going to find that bay leaf and take it out because nobody wants to eat that. We're going to use, it calls for fresh parsley, but I don't have fresh parsley. So it says that you could use dried. So I did the measurements for that. And then salt and pepper. Okay, and I'm going to give that a stir. Okay. And you're going to serve this with bread or something like that. I have cheese buns in the oven as we speak. And we're going to take a couple ladles of this out so that we can see what it looks like. Okay, and I'm going to sit this down here. And that's our final product. Okay, so we're going to start off today. We're going to make a mirepoix. I've already started. So the base of that is onion, carrots, and celery. So what you want is to have as best as you can, same size. So let's work on our celery, knife skills. So claw hand. Using the heel, keeping them the same size, keeping the tip on the board. Okay. And then our carrot. Perfect. Okay. So I need to do the other half of this onion. Okay, and flat hand. Cut through the bottom 3 times, 3/4 of the way. And then cut this way. All right, so we're going to gather up all of our stuff and go over to the stove, and I will meet you guys there. Okay, so we're going to turn this on to medium low. Okay, and what we're going to do is wait till that gets a little warm, and then we're going to put in some oil, and then we're going to put in our onion and saute them on medium low for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to add our celery and carrot and do that for about another 5 minutes. So I'm going to kind of do it in stages so you guys don't have to be watching me the whole time. So I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, and I'm just going to get that hot. And that'll take a few minutes. Now, my recipe for the vegetable soup I'm going to be making has the mirepoix done slightly different. When I was to add the carrot and the celery, I was to add garlic and potatoes at the same time. But I'll do that in a few minutes. Okay, so we're going to add the onion. And we want to just move these around a little bit so that they don't burn and they cook evenly. Okay, so I'm going to move those around and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. Okay, And you can see how they're starting to get yellow. They're not frying. This is what we call sauteing. Okay, so now we're going to add our carrots and celery. And we're going to do the exact same thing for 5 more minutes. Okay. Stirring it often, but not continuously stirring. Okay, so this has been 5 minutes. You can see how the celery has really turned green. Onions are kind of translucent. And then I can build any sauce, soup, stew from here. Thanks for watching.